So it has been brought to my attention that for the third year in a row, main event Jey Uso has lost the qualifying match for War Games. The first one was in 2022 when the Usos went against, I believe, Sheamus and give me one second, let me double check. And Drew McIntyre. Last year was Jay versus McIntyre, and this year was Jay versus little cousin Jacob. Now, for whatever ungodly reason, Jay's teams keeps trusting him. They keep, they keep they keep trusting him to move forward and get the W to start out War Games, and clearly he's not getting the job done. So, if for whatever reason next year, for a fourth year in a row, Jey Uso is involved in Survivor Series War Games, should he be on a team? I don't think that he should be the one for the qualifying match. I'm just saying, And then I want to talk about Kevin Owens. I want to talk about Kevin Owens. So I didn't post my reaction of Kevin Owens last night. My computer started acting funky. CapCut, you will pay for your crimes, just not today. But Kevin had an amazing video package, and while I've always understood Kevin's sentiment of why he whooped Cody's ass, um, him actually showing everyone else why he whooped Cody's ass was beautiful. I'm not gonna lie to you. Because it's one of those things of, I don't trust too many people. We've been friends since I got here. I was close with your dad, yada, yada, yada. This is that, and the third. And then you literally tag team with the guy that ran me over with a fucking golf cart. You dead ass. So I saw someone propose a question on Twitter that says, well, if you're upset with Cody for tagging with Roman, why aren't you upset with Sammy, your literal best friend who was the best man at your wedding? And that's easy. That's really easy. During that time of Sammy being in the bloodline, Sammy was in the bloodline for protection. He wasn't in the bloodline to do anything malicious to Kevin. He didn't really participate in it other than the War Games, because he turned like immediately after. He turned on Roman at the Rumble, and then he had the match at Elimination Chamber, and then him and Kevin won the tag team titles at Mania. Like everything just happened back to back to back to back to back, right? So it wouldn't make sense for him necessarily to be mad at Sammy, because they weren't really on like good terms at that time. And if you really think about it, anything with Kevin Owens in the bloodline just randomly starts up just because like Kevin breathed wrong. So for Kevin to be mad at Sammy for teaming with the bloodline wouldn't really make any sense. Um Now, currently, would it make sense? Maybe. But at that particular time, no, it wouldn't have made sense. Um, I think that the story that we've seen, like when Jay came over to Raw, Kevin had to build trust with Jey to even be in a tag match with Jey. You know what I'm saying? Then the trade happens, and he no longer has to, like, you know, be around Jey, but he's around the rest of the bloodline. And now he had to go through all of that all the way up until recently, and Cody was literally there and didn't help, like he said, at all. So, you know. Kevin Owens was right. I've always said that Kevin was right. I just didn't agree with people saying that Cody was the heel in the situation. But I've always said that Kevin was, like, right for being upset that, you know, Cody did what he did. Even after saying he was done with the bloodline, he didn't want anything to do with it. He still went and signed that contract anyway because he was manipulated to do so. And it's just like, how fragile is your ego that a man got out there and talks shit on you that bad? Not even bad. It was slight that it made you come out there and grab a contract. No one has ever explained that portion to me. But yeah, Kevin has every reason to be a crash out when it comes to young Cody Rhodes, and I'm happy that y'all finally got to see it. But yeah, at the current moment, he doesn't really have a reason to be mad at Sammy now. If they try and make it something, then Triple H, we're gonna have to question that pin once again. But as of right now, he's very valid, not even speaking to or about Sammy.